we have a few things we have to do before we're ready to go to Sala Sala Island, and I'm going to show you how some of this magic works. This is the Warp Wing, and this allows us to go to any of the islands that we might have visited previously. There are 2 spots on most of the islands, and they represent the hot springs area and the entrance of the island. You can go to whichever might be more convenient for whatever you're looking for. If you know how the map is set up, then it's, I don't know, you'll have a much easier time if you can kind of gauge where it might be, since there is a map screen, but I just don't bother looking at it since it doesn't help me very much. I know the layout based on having played this, not based on looking up maps and stuff. But there's some little holes down here, it looks like. Ah, there you go. Easy to dig in this. I don't know if they're supposed to look diggable, but they're totally digged. Whatever. And you see, you can use the shovel as a weapon, I guess. Not very well. Let's get those stupid daggers out so we can get another magic bottle. That's good. And let's see how good these daggers are for hurting things. Even the fucking turtle was bored by those daggers. They were so weak. It took us 5 or 6 of them to even kill them. It's pretty pathetic, Higgins. You must not be putting enough wrists in those fucking daggers. Oh well. That's alright, man. It's no big deal. And the only problem with the whole, like, warp to islands magic right now, well, is jumping into ice cycles. It's a terrible plan. I don't know why I thought that was gonna do anything but hurt me. But you have to use 4 magic bottles, and right now I'm at a point in time with only 5 magic bottles. I have to do refilling every time I do that. Thankfully, there's a few things that I still need to do on the islands I'm visiting today. Well, never mind, I guess it doesn't matter. I've got that filled. But it's just kind of tough, because I pretty much need to farm for magic energy, because I need 5 bottles worth to get to the start of an island and to warp to another island, since I'm going to use the magic that takes me to the start of the island to then leave and then warp to another one. I don't know exactly how clear I'm being. I'm assuming I'm being very clear. I'm just completely fucking neurotic and have to explain every detail of my inane plan. But you'll remember, we've kept the star switches off, and that's no good for where we're going, because there was a tale, a little tale about keeping the switches on to get to the top of the tower, and that was not necessarily in reference to this particular area. However, we are coming up on one of the final islands, so I think it's important to make sure that we keep those switches on, just in case said tower might be closer. I don't know, it's going to be on Sala Sala, obviously. It's the point I'm trying to make, and addressing it in a needlessly theatrical way. But fuck all that, we're going back to Boa Boa. We're getting the good music out of the way, and then we go back, fucking listen to stupid Caribbean beach rhythms. Don't put the daggers on! I told you, if I've told you once, I've told you 1,000 times, Higgins. That's enough of that shit. Alright. I don't know why I'm playing this all loosey-goosey and fast. I'm running into everything, and I just get nervous, and I want to play, but I'm not playing carefully enough. I'm being too nervous and weird. I don't get it. But the whole thing is that this is probably the best part to actually get to use a shovel, because instead of prolonging everything, you get to skip that big dumb boulder section to get down here. And really, I only have like maybe 1 treasure chest I feel like getting right here in this little area, but we don't have any magic, and we've already gotten the switch turned on now, so now I'm pretty much just stuck farming for magic until, because I'm not gonna go, I don't feel like, look, I've unlocked the goddamn magic to teleport me now, so I'm not gonna bother getting into a bunch of stupid fights with monsters. Are there any monsters down here? No, I can't even farm down here. No, I don't want to fight monsters on the open seas and traveling anymore. I've grown past that. I don't have to do that until it's to a new area, and it's not yet, so I'm doing alright. God damn it! That would have solved everything. At least we're down here. This is where I needed to be anyways. Honestly, it wasn't that big a deal to get a bunch of treasure yet. Anything that was in, like, well, I guess that helps a little bit. Any treasure that was on my way, I was willing to get, but otherwise I would have just kind of put it into another video where I was just collecting the rest of the treasures, because I have this obsession that I need to get all the treasure chests open in this one. I see one that's unopened, and it just fucking chafes my hide, man, because I need to get it open. What if I don't know what's in it? That'd bum me out. And we only need to get one more magic bottle. Thankfully, those stupid skulls actually managed to give us quite a few. Just coins, worthless, they mean nothing to me. Absolutely nothing. It's useless. And I'm not happy about it, but I'm willing to just go to the start of the level. Never mind. Thank fucking Lord. And I don't have to worry about that crap. Alright. Don't worry about anything else. We got power boost and all that garbage. We'll duel with magic another time. Right now, I just want to go get to a better island than this junk. But we can't get to a better island than Boa Boa, because there's only one other island I have to go to today. Thankfully, we don't have to take the main entrance this time. We're going to go through the hot springs entrance. And you might remember I didn't go to a hot springs in Boa Boa. If I recall correctly, to get to the hot spring in Boa Boa, you have to take kind of a dumb route that's not really worth taking. I didn't need to. It didn't really make much difference to me. I wasn't missing out on anything. I didn't need to replenish my health while I was there. I just fought that dumb-looking rocket turtle or whatever. So I'm okay. I hope you don't mind. If you want to show me where you think it is on a map, that's fine too. I don't know why you would or why you'd care. I really don't know what difference it would make at all. But the point is that I'm doing alright. I don't know why I bothered not getting that coin and then going back and getting it. Coins don't make a fucking hill of beans in this world, my friend. We'll just get more at the casino if we need them. That piece of garbage Curly rigging his slot machines to just mess me up. Just bugging me, man. And now that we've got all these switches on, though, we don't really have to worry about these spikes, since they're all pretty much covered. You can worry about running into urchins, though. That's going to happen every time. And there should still be something I can grab here. Nothing to the right, not yet. But I don't really need to get any more magic bottles, since the warp isn't going to work to an island I haven't been to yet. And the only place I really need to go should just be Sala Sala. And, see there? There's an unopened treasure chest. Why is it unopened? You must be curious. And even if you're not, I'm going to inform you, so at least get a little curiosity in those bones of yours, my friend, because it's very important. We had the star stones turned off. Honestly, it just kind of worked out this way that I was already going back this way, so fuck it. Why not? We're already here. I like getting treasure chests, and we turned them on. I'm sure you're... whatever. It doesn't matter. I needed to do it this way or else I'd feel bad. But I got 1,000 coins. You see, you really don't get most of your coins from beating enemies. You get most of them from these treasure chests that give you 1,000 or 500 or other completely absurd amounts. So killing enemies to get coins really is a waste of your time. If you want to be farming for them, you'll just need to do it at the casino. That's simply the only way that it's going to work. And thankfully we can leave Puka Puka again for a while. And what kind of video would it be of Super Adventure Island 2 without more of these random encounters? Can you imagine how insufferable it would be to play an RPG with me? I would bitch every time if the little screen blurs or whatever and then you run into an enemy. I guess there, though, you're actually making progress. In this, it's just kind of eating up your time. They're not difficult. They're nothing too challenging. It's keeping you from doing the same thing in a much more creatively designed environment. But before we go today, there's one other thing I'm going to do. I don't know if it would have been a better idea to do this first, and then go back to the islands or not, but I'm gonna have to go back to them anyway. And I figured out, to myself, I want everything to be kind of condensed into one little package. So, before we go, we are going to be doing something fun. I promise. We're going to be learning the last of our 3 tricks. No longer shoving or down jabbing. It's only 500 coins to learn how to jab up. And it's going to be a real blockbuster blow. I don't know if that's something anyone actually said in the 90s. I was very young. If you said blockbuster blow in the 90s, I was gonna say tell me, but don't fucking tell me that. It'd be a horrible thing. Whatever. Okay, we're at the island. I'm gonna cut it off for here. Just kind of wanted to make a little segue video to show where things are going. And next time we'll confront a bunch of Egyptians, I guess.